welcome, folks. How's it going? Hey, Dragonette is in chat. Nice. Yes, back in Slab City Library. Welcome. And today we're working on getting the place nice and tidy and ready to serve the community for the winter season. So we got a few folks in here today that have shown up, and I'm so happy to have them. But there's a lot of work to do. So I'm going to give folks a chance to find the stream. Howdy. Hey, Aaron. And Chris Bandit, what's up? And Zoe, how you doing? Great to see you. Now, I don't know who recognizes where I'm at right now, but if you've been watching me for a few years, you probably know where I'm standing. And the reception here in the library is not great in most spots, so I don't know how much walking around I'm going to be doing, because if I do that, the stream might drop, so probably just going to stay put right here. And I guess today's purpose for the stream is I'm trying to put together enough money so that we can get a battery bank for the library. I don't need a lot. I have about $100 that I can throw down. I would rather not, because then I don't have any money. That's all that I have, but I'm definitely down to throw it toward putting a battery bank here, because we don't have power in the library, and the solar panel that I left with Jeff to refill the little battery bank that I left with him has fallen apart, so we don't even have that anymore. We don't have the little camping solar panel. Hey, what's up, TJ? Yeah, this is live. So when the library was not being cared for, a lot of our stuff walked away. Not surprisingly, because that's what happens when you leave things unattended in the desert and things wander off. So our battery bank, we don't have one. A lot of our power system is gone. We do have a charge controller and a shitty inverter. I would love to get a better inverter, but if that's all we got, we can work with that. But yeah, we need a battery bank. I can get a deep cycle, like a marine battery at Walmart for like as low as maybe $80 for like a little guy. But I would love to be able to get a few of them and have more of a battery bank. The bare minimum that we're going to need is just at least so Jeff can charge his phone and we can turn on some lights at night, because it sucks wandering around in here with headlamps. It's not great. It works, you know, and Jeff did it all summer. He's fucking killing it. But yeah, it's now he can't even charge his phone here anymore, so we got to fix that. And I'm going to be here for a few days, so we only have a few days to work on that. So if anybody is feeling so called to, if you want to help support the library and in turn Slab City community, there are links in the description there, and I think I have at least one mod in here, Aaron, who might be down to repost those links so y'all can find it. My phone that I usually stream from is broken, but I do have a new one coming in the mail, so I will be able to have better stream quality in the future and be able to check messages and send messages in the chat while I'm streaming again soon. Hell yeah, TJ. Nice to see you, dude. Fuck yeah. Aaron just posted the PayPal link, and I'm thinking they'll probably post the Cash App and Venmo as well. Like anything folks can kick down will be helpful. Yeah, we need something bad, and I'm fixing to go pick up something at Walmart like later tonight or something like that. Still a 12-volt system. Yeah. Yeah, it's we're doing a 12-volt system. I don't know if I'm gonna. It depends on how much money we can raise too. If I'm gonna get just one 12-volt battery or a few 6-volt batteries and chain them. or put them in a series. I don't know. I'm not an electrician. I just fuck around and find out. We'll figure it out once we get the batteries. If it's just one, that's easy. Just hook up 2 fucking cables. But if there's a few, then I'll have to do a little bit of Ecosia searching. I don't do Google search anymore. I do Ecosia because they offset their emissions by planting trees, and I like that. Chris says, would one of those small power stations work? I've not used some, but they look like they'd be good. That's literally just a battery bank with the inverter and charge controller built in. We don't need that. That's more expensive than it's worth, in my opinion, and we have an inverter and a charge controller, so it'd be cheaper and more effective to just get the battery and create the system. That's like a pre-made system for people that don't know how to build solar power systems, and they just want to pick something up and travel with it, which is great. If you had one laying around and you want to send it to us, that would be great as an external battery source, power source, so we could bring power tools around the yard and stuff. That would be cool. But that's not what we're looking for. I just want to go and pick up like a marine battery or something at Walmart. Hell yeah. How many of you folks have been to Slab City? Raise your hand if you've been to Slabs. Let's see. I'm working right now on writing down a list of all of the book sections here that should be up around the library. When the library was not being cared for, all of the books got thrown around. Half of them got destroyed. And the community came together and put them back on the shelves, but unfortunately at that point they were all jumbled up, mixed up, and the section markers, most of them are gone. There's still some, but a lot of them are missing. So, the books are really unsorted. Got a couple people here that are dusting bookshelves, and they're doing great, and I'm really appreciative of their work here. Exploring Idaho says, my dad lived there for 8 straight years. Wow, that's crazy. And you're coming out this winter? Nice. Dope. Cheers, buddy. Hell yeah. I'm writing down a list of this. Everybody here? Let's see. Okay. Is the chat? Okay, chat's so good. Hey, TJ's been here. I know you've been here. You're a great crew member, dude. Hell yeah. Ernie says hi. Thank you, Ernie. Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm multitasking here. I'm trying to write down, we got suspense, romance, sci-fi, comedy, general fiction, travel, other media like CDs and tapes and stuff, zines, biography, historical fiction, Western, classic literature, cooking, non-English books. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, now we can go to the next page. Let's do sports and fitness. Oh, my pen's dying. Sports and fitness. And zoology. How to DIY. Politics. Sociology. / culture. All right. Religion and spirituality. And also, like, while we're putting these sections back together, a lot of the sections will probably be moved around too because the bookshelves have changed. There's going to have to be a lot of bookshelf repair. A lot of these shelves are really not in good condition. Here, let me flip the view around so you can see. It's actually pretty decent. Nice around here. That's because it's been keeping it nice and tidy. But we're doing some deep cleaning too, so there's not just like, you know, bunch of moldy books and dusty books on the shelves. The shelves are pretty dusty. That's what happens. We're out in the desert. Let's see, spirituality. So it's gonna be a lot of work, and probably all of this won't get done before I head out for this trip. But you know, if we can at least get the sections labeled, then people can come here and volunteer their time while I'm not around and know where to put books. And I'll leave some like guidelines on how people can know how to identify what type of book it is that they're holding so they can put it on the correct shelf. We've got a ton of books in the back too that we don't have room for right now. So for anybody that is wondering if you can bring book donations, please don't right now. Unless you have like 1 to 5 books that are like really good quality. We don't need more paperback novels. That's like the #1 donated type of book. We have piles of them in the back. We don't have space for them. But if you got like a really dank ass, like, I don't know, like a working class history book or something, that would be cool. Philosophy, that would be cool. Arts, you know, current science, or like DIY stuff, that would be really cool. And zines, we always like more zines. TJ says, I have so many good memories there. Hell yeah, dude. I hope you come by again soon. Dragonetta says, I feel like the library was at its best when Korn was in charge of it. Well, you know, I put my heart and soul into this space for 7 years, and, you know, that's what it takes, and not everybody can do that. And I can't do that again. I can come in and do part-time and, like, help keep it running from a distance. And when I'm here in Slabs, I will be doing a lot of work and just really putting my nose to the grindstone while I'm here. So, you know, yeah, we can make it nice here again, and it's an important space. If you're a fan of Slab City and you think Slab City is cool, then please support the library. And if you want to do that, again, I'm gonna keep crowing about this until the end of the stream. You know, I do an hour-long stream for those of you who are new. If you're new, say hi, please. I want to know if we got new folks in chat. Say hi, welcome. Yeah, if you're new here, yeah, fucking, I'm gonna just keep hollering about it. And hopefully we can raise enough to get not just like enough power, but like a reasonably decent power system installed here. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on while I'm here. Other than getting the book sections figured out, the power system is top priority. #1 priority right now. Because we can't have Jeff sitting here and he can't even charge his fucking phone. That's crazy. TJ is definitely coming back. Hell yeah, dude. We need help this season. We need people here physically to help keep things nice around here and make it better. Hey Jeff, you want to say hi?
Hello everybody.
What are you working on today, Jeff?
I'm working on the purpose of the library is to serve the community. Because without the community, the library is nothing. I'm nothing, and so that's what I'm here to do, is to serve the community as best I can.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm getting this list together for you so you can start putting. It's almost done here, so I'm gonna have this finished in a minute, and then you can start writing those down, these paint markers here.
Well,
And then after the stream, I'll help you put up the labels and we can start sorting.
thank you.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Jeff rocks, dude. Oh, you wanna show him Archimedes?
Show them Archimedes?
Yeah, we got. So cute. Willow says hi, Jeff.
Willow.
Dragonetta says hi, Jeff. Tonya says hi. Everybody's like, yo, what's up?
Hi.
Steve says, what county you in? We're in Imperial County. It is one of the most impoverished counties in the United States. So it's very important to be able to bring resources here. There's a lot of people that are struggling out here. Sierra says, I love the live streams while you're doing tasks at the library. If you wanted an unsolicited request for this week's live streams. Totally. And I do really want to do, y'all, who was here for that live stream where I was building the shower? Anybody remember that one? And that was a long time ago. That was a few years ago now. And I never finished the shower, but I brought out, I got donated a propane-powered shower system with a built-in pump and heater. So I brought out that, plus a couple, what are they called? Fucking cans? Propane tanks. There we go. A couple propane tanks. And my other goal, besides getting power up in here and book sections labeled, is to be able to take a hot shower. So I probably will do a Chores Outdoors episode as well. Gnome says, Archimedes, I haven't learned how to spell Diogenes yet. It looks fine to me, man. You got it spelled right. You don't need to be able to read or spell to be a librarian around these parts, man. I tell you, I'm fucking literally just a street punk, dude. Like, if there's, you know, people need people to help out, and you don't need to be the most qualified to help out in your community where nobody else is. So, you know, if there's something that your community needs, then why not you? Dragonette asks, what happened to the trailer you used to live in next to the library? I mean, I've lived in all of these different spaces. The trailer is still connected to the kitchen. That's where we're storing a lot of our overflow right now, a lot of our extra books that we can't fit on the shelves. Jeff, did you have a question? Oh, never mind. Aaron was here for the shower. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was a good episode. I really like doing the Chores Outdoors episodes. All right, let's finish this. Let's finish this list here. Let's see. TJ says, nope, I can barely read and they let me hang out. Hey man, you have a lot of skills, you know? It takes a village. I'm sad to say that cool fort you built got fucking just trashed by tweakers, dude. I tell you, I know you were here somewhat for some of the whole saving the library episodes where I was, you know, talking about how fucked up they got, but like, you know, it had to have been getting fucked up for far longer than just when Brandy was here. You know, she was here for about 2 months. And leading up to that point, you know, the place was getting picked apart by bad company that our last librarian was keeping. And all of our crew spaces are pretty much just trash piles now, unfortunately. But, you know, we still got most of the building materials. It's kind of like fucking Legos around here, you know? Shit gets pulled apart and you just build something else with it. And that's the beauty of salvage. You just make new shit. So, you know, we've got a person out there out front that's making sense of that pile right now. And he's been busting ass moving the lumber into a lumber pile and the scrap into the scrap pile and the trash into a trash pile, and we'll haul out the trash and take care of the rest, and you know, it'll come back. It'll be better than ever. Unfortunately, one thing that I am really upset about is one of our best trees in the yard was completely killed by Brandy. She reportedly was cutting live branches off of a Palo Verde for fire building, which, if you know anything about Palo Verde trees, you know that when they're green, they're extremely toxic to burn. So not only was she killing that tree, but she was poisoning anybody that came to share the fire with her. which sucks. And that tree's fucking trash. We're gonna have to tear it down, what's left of it, before it collapses on Jeff's house, unfortunately. But the Palo Verde here in the library is very healthy. It's good. And we've got some new little saplings growing too. That's right, Dragonite. You gotta wait till they dry out, and even then, they're really not great firewood, because it's just such a pulpy wood. The only reason I've ever burned Palo Verde is just like, I don't know, just to get rid of it, I guess. Alright, let's see. We're at religion and spirituality. Alright, we need art. And science. This is all important shit, you know? Fucking librarians are keepers of knowledge, and it's more important than ever that we take care of this space. Free distribution of knowledge and information is so important. And it's a right of every human being to be able to access this information and knowledge freely. And we here at Slab City Library, we will fucking guard that shit with our fucking, maybe some not with their lives, but with their bodies for sure. I mean, I've done a lot of crazy shit to protect this space. Y'all know that. Oh, I still got a little tickle in my throat from being sick. I'm better now, like I feel great, but I still got like kind of a little bit of a, I don't know, phlegmy tickle. Hey, Noam, I hope you have a great archery practice, man. That's awesome. Adventures of Robin Lana, what's up? It says, I'm just here fixing the steps to my bus and listening in while I work. There's more rust than I thought. There always is, especially around the staircase, man. That was one thing that I always meant to do with my school bus before I sold it, but I ended up selling it. But that, yeah, the fucking staircase was going to need to get, like, completely refabricated, too. That's just a thing that happens, unfortunately. All right, where are we at? We're at science. Where is it? Science, okay, philosophy. Oh, also this dust that's getting kicked up off the bookshelves might be irritating my lungs as well, which is, you know, it's not healthy, but it's a good thing that that's happening. So I'm not complaining at all. Gender and sexuality. All right. And parenting. Homeschooling. Very important stuff. Gotta educate the next generation, you know? Homeschooling. Yeah, the kids section is like, you know, it's pretty tidy and it's usable, but I want to make it better. I definitely want to make it better. Homeschooling. Youth fiction. And then youth fiction is also subdivided into like baby books, babies, 7 to 10, babies to 6, 7 to 10, 10 to teens, and young adult. And you know, it's funny about the young adult section is like, I've had a lot of like burly male street punk crew members out here, and like a lot of times that's their favorite section. They want to read like the fucking young adult vampire novels and the kids sci-fi and shit. It's super funny when you see like a a big crust punk reading like fucking Twilight or something. It's adorable, dude. Very wholesome. All right, and then in the atrium we got games, puzzles, and magazines. Awesome, and that's everything. Let's take a look. Let's count how many sections we got here, just out of curiosity. Got 1, 2, 3. Holy fuck! I might need to get another fucking bevy. You know what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm not gonna move my phone either because my stream's gonna fucking drop. So, hang on there. And if you're a mod in my chat, please send. Please post the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App links. Spam the chat while I'm out. Ernie says I sent you a PayPal. Yes, that's correct. That's my PayPal. And I think that's from Ernesto, right? I did get it. I shouted you out. Okay, I'm going to go grab a fresh bevy, and then I'm going to count these sections and tell you how many we got. Yeah, do you want some water?
Oh, I just want to check on the couch.
Okay, cool.
I'll try to fire a light up.
You can pull it right up to the front here if you want. Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, I brought a book too. From I just had this laying around. Railroad history. It's not like a comprehensive, it's just like a collection of random railroad history. I thought it was kind of cool. I found in a little free library. It's gonna get added somewhere. Maybe I could like add a, I don't know, a railroad history section. That'd be kind of cool, right? Let's see. What do I want? Let's do this weird, shitty, cheap Oxy Shred energy drink. I don't know. Cali Cola, baby. Oh, fucking A. Alright. Oh, it's getting warm out there. Rob left? I don't know which Rob you're talking about. Oh yeah. And folks, if you want to support Slab City Library, please consider kicking down through one of those links. Not through Super Chat. YouTube takes a big cut and they only pay out once a month. We're trying to buy a new battery bank so that we can have power here in the library. We don't have any power here. And the solar panel, the little backpacking solar panel that I left with Jeff to use over the summer, the sun ate it up and it doesn't work anymore. It's not surprising. The sun out here is extremely punishing. It's very hot. It just like dry rots everything it touches. So I mean, it sucks that a solar panel of all things was so susceptible to it. It did, you know, it got eaten up, it fell apart. But, you know, that's, yeah, can't be helped. That's what happened. So Jeff can't even charge his fucking phone here right now. And that sucks. So we need to fix that like today. So if we can raise $100, we're in business. Because, you know, either way we're going to get one, but if I have to cut into my own money, then I'm going to go back to the city broke again. And I'm really sick of doing that, so help out the library, please. This is not for me. You're not giving money to me. You're giving money to the library, which in turn serves the community, and it's really important. So it's it's for a good cause, and I appreciate anybody that does. And if you kick down through Cash App, I don't know if I'll get a notification. So if you did, I'm sorry, I'm not going to see it until after the stream. Venmo, I might get a notification, so I'll shout you out if I see it. Let's see, how many sections do we got here? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 sections. 33 book sections here. Oh, wait. Oh, yep, that's it. That's all of it. Awesome. 33 sections. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Sections. All right. Cool. We got to get labels for all of those. I'm going to go bring this list to Jeff. No, he's got to come over here to grab the markers anyway. I'm just going to set this aside for now. Hell yeah. Is my chat still working? Somebody say something in chat so I know if it's still working or not. Because sometimes the chat cuts out and I can't read what's going on. If that's the case, then we might be fucking cooked. Because we're only halfway through the stream. Somebody say hi. Thank you, username CJ224. I appreciate you. Okay, the chat's still working. We're in business, baby. Hell yeah. Well, I know you guys can, if it shows up for you, that doesn't mean it's showing up for me. Sometimes it happens where, like, I'll be streaming, and I'll be like, why is nobody chatting? And then I'll pull it up on my other phone and look, and people are chatting, and I'm just not seeing it on my end, so that's a problem with YouTube, not, it's dumb. Also, you may notice that the quality of the stream is kind of shit right now. That's because I'm using my Moto G, which is my regular cell phone. My Pixel Pro that I usually stream from got smashed, unfortunately, while I was in Portland. But I will be getting a replacement soon. So once I'm back in the city, I should be able to resume the regular quality streams that y'all have been enjoying. And hopefully at some point I'll be able to afford to get some new mics too, so the sound quality is a little better. Hell yeah. Oh, Satan, where you at, Bubba? Satan's having a good day. She got to play fetch already. She really likes playing with little Archie. Yeah. Archie got really tired after the first few throws of the ball. Because, Satan's really fast. She's, oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. I think it might be time to get Satan a little treat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's probably time to get Satan a little treat. I'm gonna run and grab that real quick. And then I'm gonna bring Jeff these markers and this list here. 1 second. Okay, sweetie pie. Okay, sweetie pie. You wanna come up here? Come here. Come on. Come on, up here. I know you can get up. Yeah. Oh, yeah! She used to be able to jump right up there. Here you go, sweetie. Okay, you don't have to eat it there. You can eat it wherever you want. Good girl. Go find a spot. Go eat your treat. That's a good spot. We still here? Let me know in the chat if my stream's still running. How are we doing? We might have got fucked. Oh, I see some hundreds getting clicked on. Okay. Hey, we're still here. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, stream dropped there for a second. The moment I started talking about Masonic numbers. Curious. Very curious. Well, now we're in the kitchen, sort of. We're in the back here, actually. This is where the overflow books are. There's a lot of them, you see, and there's even more down here that we got to sort. So that's why we're not taking new book donations right now. It seems like the kitchen is a pretty okay spot for reception. Okay, now we're getting people back in here. Nice. Good again. Okay, dope. I guess I'm just gonna like not fuck with something that's working, and we're just gonna stay right here for now. All right, here we go. Good again. Nice. Let's see what the reception's like. Oh, it's actually pretty decent here. Cool. Hell yeah. Epic. Well, that's great if I wanted to do a fucking cooking stream, because we're in the kitchen. Yeah, it's still toasty out here, man. Like, in the library, it's pretty easy to forget how warm it is, because the library is really nice and cool, but it's pretty hot out here. I might put my shorts on in a little bit. Hell yeah. Let's see. I'm still not seeing any more kickdowns. All we got is from Ernesto. But any donations that we get today goes straight to the power system. And I want to show you a little bit what we're working with here, since the reception is pretty decent. So here's our power system up there along that rack. Those are all solar panels. This is all going to be replaced, all this shade cloth. Eventually it'll be nice like this tin roof here, but for now that's what we got on. You know, we're building back. Keeps the sun off, so that's good. But yeah, it's got to get fixed up. So that's the solar power system, or at least the solar panels. And you'll see up there all those, oh, you can't really see very well because, okay, there we go. We got those cables hanging down there. That's from fucking dumb shit tweakers ripping our shit apart. Fortunately, it looks like a lot of them are still intact. So we'll be able to tie a lot of those back into the system. And we've got the cables running down there. And then the battery bank is going to be inside of there. Again, it used to be in there. Some of the cables are still running through the house here. So we have a light here that we'll be able to turn on. We used to have lights up there. And then we'll have lights and plugs in the fucking... Oh, hey, Peter! Yay! Peter says, oh, fucking yay, finally got my comment line back so I can scream at y'all in person. Hello, Corn Buddy and all the family. I've been in silence hell for weeks now. Dude, yeah, what the hell happened? That's crazy. And this is like, isn't this like the second time this has happened to you, man? I don't know. I know my mods aren't banning you because we know who you are. We like you a lot. Like... That was annoying. It didn't even like give me the option to answer that call. That was just like, that was fucking random. Okay. Well, shit. Happy to have you back, Peter. Cheers, buddy. Fuck yeah. That was weird. My phone just rang, but it doesn't. Okay, now it says there's a missed call from some random number. All right, well, we got 15 minutes left on stream. If anybody has questions about Slab City Library, let me know, and I will answer them now. We got 15 minutes left here. I'm really hoping that at least one other person will kick down. I will be streaming again tomorrow, maybe even again today. I don't know, because we really need to get a power system in here. It's not good that Jeff can't charge his phone. It's actually really bad, because, you know, if his phone dies and something crazy happens, what's he gonna do? I haven't looked up what the prices of some deep cycle batteries are in town, but in the past I've gone to like Harbor Freight and I've seen like the little 6-volt batteries for like 60 to 80 bucks, and even just a couple of those would create a 12-volt system. I could probably pick up a 12-volt marine battery for like 140 bucks or something like that. But yeah, whatever folks want to kick down, even $5 helps. It really does. How's the chat? Somebody say something in chat, because I haven't seen anything refresh for a minute either. If it's dead, then I really can't. I don't know. If I don't see anything happening in chat, oh, there we go. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. That does happen a lot, especially when my phone glitches out on stream. Terry says, I really love your old videos and the train vids. Hell yeah. Well, more to come. It's a process. And I've really been shoestringing it, you know, struggling in the city to stay afloat, and between, you know, doing city stuff and coming out here and working on the library, I'm lucky if I have $100 in my bank account. Really, truly. I have probably about $100 right now, and that's unless people donate, that's all going to buying a new battery, and then I'm just gonna figure out how I'm gonna get gas in my car to get back to the city. We'll figure it out. Oh, here's somebody rolling up. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking... It's gonna be a busy few days. And I'm definitely gonna be putting some time into streaming. But when I'm not streaming, I'm gonna be busting ass. I think, yeah. I think chores outdoors, finish that shower would be a really great one. And also putting together the power system. Willow says, I'd send money, but I've been hacked. I'm sorry, that sucks. Terry says, right, I would, but I'm about to pay rent and insurance. I get it. That's fine. You don't have to feel bad. Yeah, I get it. Put it on my face. Whatever. Yeah, I wonder who called me. I'm gonna have to give him a call back in a sec. Let's see. Kind of sketched out to move my phone around because I don't want my stream to drop, but there we go. This trailer was hella trashed. Hey, fucking Rob K. I can't read your comment right now because my stream will drop, but I really appreciate that, dude. That's so sweet. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna be able to pick up a battery with, yeah, this is where the battery bank used to be, and there used to be a fucking full-ass closet here. I don't know what kind of fucking tweaker business. I don't know, man. I like, at this point, I don't even try to, like, make sense of what what was happening at the library. We're just kind of cleaning it up. Yeah, there was a whole closet here. It was full of deep cycle batteries. There's, this is weird too. These, I'm not sure where they came from. I don't know who stole them from who or why they're here. I did not bring these here. These are for like an industrial sized power system. This is a fucking inverter and this is a fucking charge controller. These are crazy. And for reference, this is more like the size that I typically deal with. This is a charge controller. This is a charge controller also. That's nuts. We really can't even use that. That's probably worth something too. That's probably worth a lot of money. This is another charge controller that's more appropriate for the type of power system that we're putting together. Even this would be fine. And then this is the inverter we have. 750 watt isn't a lot, but it's enough for our purposes right now. This is the smaller, even shittier one that probably doesn't work. That's probably fucked up. But that's what we're working with. I fucked up with these. These are probably, I don't know, maybe sell them online. And we got some cable left, it looks like. At least this. And then there's some cable that I can salvage from the rest of the house. I'm obviously not going to put the batteries there until I build like a better shelf or something. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's crazy. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, Peter. Fuck yeah. Peter just got down with a kick down. I appreciate you, man. Terry says, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's crazy, you know. We've been cleaning up, we've been making it nice again. What is this? Drugs? Alright, I'm not gonna show that on stream. But it's not illicit, or it's just like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, as much work as people have put in to cleaning up the space and that we've put in, that I've put in, there's still just like so much. There's just like random little fucking piles of shit that, you know, there used to be a light fixture. Yeah, in here in this trailer there was just so much trash, like we couldn't even get in here. It was nuts. And this is like the nicest trailer that we have here. This is where I used to put like family and friends up when they came to visit, so that they wouldn't feel like they were living, you know, like staying in slabs. Make them feel a little bit more like in Babylon, you know, so they're more comfortable. It's fine now, but it's definitely really dusty and musty. And now we're just using it for like storage. Eventually I would like to reclaim it as like a hangout spot. But it's good for storage right now. Keeps the rain off of shit. Yeah, it's a process. It really is. And like the more we clean up and build back from the damage, the more crazy shit that we find. So, you know, like it's not so much now, but like during the early stages of cleaning up, like Jeff found piles and piles of dirty rigs, man. Fucking disgusting. And that really fucking pisses me off too. Just like thinking about fucking shitty people shooting up here at the fucking library. Like, of all, like, why? At the library, dude? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you can go fucking, the whole desert is open. Like, why do you gotta come here and fucking trash it? It's fucked up. Just pisses me off. It's, yeah. It's like, you know, I've seen it all, man. Like, you really can't shock me. But, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But the space feels really good now. It feels really nice. It feels really peaceful. It's really quiet here. And it's starting to get really cute again. And people are showing up. There have been a number of people rolling through today. And a lot of people are really excited to help out here. And I'm so glad for that. And I'm so grateful for the community right now. And things are gonna be getting labor. That's, hell yeah. Cool. We got some good stuff back here. Oh, Oh, fuck. I gotta be careful moving around. I got too comfortable there for a second. Gotta go get my beverage. I'm just gonna fucking leave it right here. We just got a few more minutes. We're gonna be able to get a new battery with all of that combined. I thank you guys so much. If anybody else wants to get down with the kickdown, we can get a better battery system. We got all the other parts. We got cables. We got charge controller. We got a shitty inverter. I would like to get a better inverter possibly. But we can work with this. It would be nice to get a better inverter. So if anybody has any questions for me before I go, we've got a few more minutes left. I'll take questions. Alright, I'm going to move back to the kitchen before my stream drops. Let's put it right back where it was before. Is very happy to contribute to the restoration of the power grid. Thank you very much. And you're such a sweetheart. I'm so glad that you're able to chat again. That was kind of f***ing me up, man. Cause like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with YouTube, dude. It's fucking bullshit. But thank you very much. And thanks so much to Rob K and Ernesto as well. And things are picking up around here. I'm hearing people coming in. So I gotta run and do library stuff again in a few minutes here. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, now's your chance. You got 4 more minutes. Let's go. I'm an anarchist librarian in Slab City. Ask me anything. Terry says, I also love your very first video here on YouTube. That's cool, yeah. What a blast from the past, right? That's fun too. If anybody is like, wow, I remember those old videos, go back and watch them and leave a comment on your favorite old video. That always helps. Or share your favorite video. You know, there's a lot of videos that I put out over the years. Pick one that you like and share it. Comment, share, whatever. And if you're new, hit the like and subscribe button. Got a few more minutes left. If anybody has a question, burning question that you've always wanted to ask me, I'm here live right now. Not going to be in a few minutes, so take your chance. And again, there are links in the description for PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App if you would like to donate so that we can get a better battery bank. Right now, we're sitting at enough to get a new battery, deep cycle battery so that we can have power here in the library again. But if you kick down now, we can get a slightly better system. It's up to you. No pressure, but it does help. It goes to a good cause. Terry says, "What was that one guy years ago that was out there with you?" I don't know which one. There was a lot of guys out here. We've had a lot of different crew members. All right, 2 more minutes. Then I gotta go do other shit. Gotta work. I'm working now, obviously. It's fun work. I'm hanging out with y'all. But I'm getting messages. People are rolling up. Hey, what's up, Dave? Yeah, that doesn't really narrow it down, Terry. Dave, I hope to see you soon. I know you're heading out this way at some point, but yeah. Man, I hear somebody else rolling up. Was busy. Sorry I missed the stream. No, you're good, man. A few people donated, and we're trying to put a new battery in here so that we can have a power system, because Jeff has been without power for a little while. And we're going to be able to pick one up, fortunately. So I'm taking a few questions in the last few minutes of the stream. Trying to work the Guar show tonight, too. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Man, I've always wanted to see Guar. All right, 30 seconds. Last question. Anybody? Also, join the Discord server. It's a lot of fun. And if you have questions after the stream's done, then you can go and join the Discord server and ask, or you can leave a comment. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will be going live again, possibly again today for Chores Outdoors, possibly, and definitely tomorrow at some point. But yeah, I gotta pivot and do some library stuff now. Terry says, much love to you, Corn. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love to you guys. Thank you to the folks that kicked down during the stream. And if you want to, and it's after the stream, it still helps a lot. And I really appreciate having y'all here. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, I'll be here tomorrow and the next day. So make sure you hit that bell icon if you want to get notified when I go live, okay? And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining me. Take care.